Hello, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Let's talk about beautiful fences and gates and just things to give you privacy. We're going to look at 60 different combinations of fences and gates, everything from wood to metal to synthetic to glass. Give you all kinds of ideas on how to give you some privacy, how to keep the dogs in, how to keep your kids safe, all different kinds of combinations. And there are links in the comment section as well to give you more information on a bunch of these different types of materials that we're going to review. So, and by the way, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe as well. But let's get going. Let's start off with the simple wood fence. So starting off with wood fences, the wood fences are those common fences people have, but they don't have to be common looking. There's lots of creative ways you can still use wood fences to give you some privacy. Like this picture board fence is a really beautiful kind of combination fence. Looks the same on both sides, made from pressure treated support timbers. And then you can use pine, you can use ipe, you can use redwood, all different kinds of materials for the main fence boards. This one's a little bit more stylish. This is a horizontal ipe fence. Again, very beautiful. Now, you're going to have to probably realistically restain this every 3 to 5 years, depending on where you live and how much sun and weather exposure that fence is going to be. The nice thing about these kind of horizontal ipe fences is you get a really stylish look while still getting quite a bit of privacy. It's not completely private, but it gives room for the wood to kind of expand and contract a little bit and still give you a stylish look. You can do the gate out of them. You can do combinations where you do the CMU block pillars with the stucco finishes and then do the fences in between. Here's another variation of that picture board fence. And here's a more standard type of fence. Again, simple wood fences, lots of different fun combinations to do with the rails and things. This is actually a unique kind of wood fence. This is a wood fence that's made to look like a CMU block fence, but it really is a wood frame with plywood paneling and then a stucco sheet on top of it. So it's very clever. Same thing here, but with a hardy board covering. So it gives the look of a much more solid fence. Now, let's go back to fences that are a little bit see-through but still give you quite a bit of privacy. How about these vertical wood fences? These are 2x2s and they give a lot of wonderful privacy. A more standard kind of fence. And also going back to the horizontal fence, these are actually trash enclosures. You know, fences can be used for lots of great things, but hiding the trash cans is definitely one of them. So the first one and the second one are really beautiful ipe that's going to get stained and look really, really great when it's all finished. Just a beautiful fence. This is actually Kumaro. The first one was ipe. This is Kumaro. All right, let's segue on to glass fences. So when I say glass fence, most of the time it's not really glass. It is some kind of plastic material, but basically it's a see-through kind of fence. And the variation here is that the support mechanism can be wood, can be CMU block, like you see in that one. With the fence posts mounted in the CMU block. There's other kinds of much more ornate opaque glass that have metal frames. This one's a tricky little gate that rolls up the hill and changes as it goes up the hill. And then you can also obviously do combinations of that where you have wood on the bottom and then an opaque glass on the top to let the light in. Really kind of beautiful. And then back to this one that you saw at the beginning. This was a client that actually had 3 dogs and she wanted to be able to sit out in the front yard with the dogs, keep the dogs enclosed, but still be able to see into the cul-de-sac. Really kind of cool. Same thing here. Wanted some privacy, but wanted the dogs to be able to see where they're going. And same thing here. Privacy, but enough for the dogs to kind of see who's going by. Gives the house a little bit of security that they can see what's going on around them. Back to a horizontal fence on top of a CMU block wall, so it kind of stops the erosion. Speaking of erosion, this one was a really beautiful one, and again, hit that like button if you're enjoying it. So that one was kind of a nice little block wall with a beautiful stone facade. These are different kinds of combinations of CMU block fences with different kinds of stucco on the bottom and metal on top. So there's lots of different ways you can combine metal. This is kind of a really new, really cool modern metal fence. Same thing, Metal on top, CMU block in the bottom, very modernist style. Nice big numbers for the house, easy to find, and some really fun gates there. And we're going to look at gates a little bit later in this video. A little bit more traditional metal, but still combinations of CMU block with the rest of it metal. So now let's talk about metal fences. So really standard kind of extruded aluminum metal fence. Good when you have a little big cheap run. This one's a little bit pricier. Obviously, this one's a custom, looks like an artwork. This house is actually right on Ocean Boulevard, and so the owner clearly wanted a fence that will keep people out, keep the view maintained, but still give you kind of that oceany feel. I always love doing these cable fences. These are really great when you have railings and you want to keep anything from falling off of the retaining wall without blocking the view. So these cable railing cable fences are really kind of cool. You can train various vines to go up and down them. Same thing here, kind of a nice metal fence. Keep the property nice and secure. But the best part of metal fences really is training all kinds of different vines through those metal fences. The idea is that the metal fence is not going to be really visible in a couple years because the vines are going to envelop it and give you kind of a nice green wall. And of course, if you want to do something really fun for the kids, good old chain link fence with the cute little butterflies. Speaking of chain link fence, another issue, especially here in Southern California, we have our rabbits and snakes getting through the fence. So you've seen this in my other video on how to stop those rabbits and snakes. This is what do we call gopher mesh, and you attach it to the chain link fence, keep those rabbits and snakes out of the yard. But check out that video if you want to get more information about that. Now let's talk about these synthetic fences. The big advantage of synthetic fences is they do not ever need to be stained, and they now come in lots of wood tones as well, so you could actually get them to be almost the color of that Kumaru wood. TimberTech makes a beautiful synthetic fence. Here's an example of one. It's not a TimberTech fence, but it's still beautiful. This is one of the more old-fashioned common ones, but again, you still have some wonderful privacy, wonderful grain on this one. And of course, the traditional horse corral synthetic fence with the chain link fence. And then, of course, you got to have a little picket fence when you're talking about fences. Oh, these little picket fences are great for, well, that particular property had a little dog. All right, now let's look at a few gates, actually about a dozen gates. Again, combinations of metal frames or wood gates, and kind of keep that same color going with the rest of the property. And these are just beautiful gates. Some of them have electronic keypads. Others, like this one, are just, really ornate. They're practically works of art, but they really can tie it all together. So when you're thinking about redoing your fence, don't forget to do the gate as well. Some beautiful hardware on that. Different styles. This one actually was not stained. This one was stained. And again, we did the same CMU block with the beautiful stone facade. So lots of different combinations of gates and ornate features. Let's look at a few driveway gates. Now this one obviously is a very ornate house, so they had a very ornate gate. Same thing. This was actually up the street from the first one on that little bitty slope there in La Jolla. And this one, of course, same thing, where you have a little bit of hill. But, those are some different examples of fences and gates. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.